I'm also being informed that this deck is being played on ladder, and people are basically encountering mirror matches. And something I was thinking about yesterday was that there's no way to win the mirror match. It's literally gonna be a tie every time. And there's literally there's nothing that can possibly be done about it. There is actually no way to win the mirror match. It's just whoever mills first loses. You guys think that there's some secret sauce you can do? There's no secret sauce. You cannot win the mirror match. You put Green Glade Duo in your deck thinking you're smart, it will die. Like, you can't keep it alive to all this shit. It's not gonna live if the opponent just keeps their shit in their hand. Green Glade Duo is no good. You guys think pack mentality is good? Pack mentality doesn't win the mirrors. It doesn't even do enough damage, but again, I mean, you just like Icequake or Singular Will, and pack mentality is gone completely. And finally, it's like, okay, well then we're just gonna do a permanent buff. Guys, Iceborne Legacy doesn't do dick all in the mirror. Who cares if you have 7/7s? You're never dealing damage. It doesn't matter. Like, there's no way to win the mirror. The mirror is literally a guaranteed tie, assuming both players just play for the mill condition. Like, there's nothing you can do. What's the difference between Wording Stones versus Catalyst? Isn't Catalyst the same but heals? One of them costs 5 mana, one of them costs 3, and Wording Stone's ability to block makes it heal even more than 3. Obviously, top decking, you know, the Catalyst later on is better than the Wording Stones. So it's a Lulu Darius deck, and my hand is casually double Avalanche, Tavern Keeper, Palm. I'm gonna go ahead and click the accept button. Seems good. What about running some lifesteal or healing to stabilize? I've got the most premium healing in the entire... Huh? I've got the most premium healing in the entire game, guys. Are you kidding me? I'm running Ritual of Renewal, dude. So, I kind of have to, like, stop this picks from snowballing.
Nothing escapes my watch.
I'm gonna get chunked for 4 if I don't play the sentry out. So we'll just preserve our health here. Because we've got the double Avalanche, obviously blocking this and protecting our health is more valuable than blocking the picks. So I should pass here for the Avalanche. If I do, he kind of like can never develop a third card here. I have to be okay giving him these kinds of attacks. Like, if he passes and is forced to open attack, then I'm pretty happy. Like, this looks like my Avalanche. Now his open attack is a little too scary, so I'll take the Avalanche now, especially since I've got another one. Okay, so we're the control deck, he's the aggro deck. I've got 6 cards in my hand and the dude has 4. Great! Doesn't even have a re-up. Jesus. Lulu doesn't even have an attack here. I mean, I guess I'll just Tavern Keep. I guess I should Tavern Keep after he plays. Because his Lulu attacking or not never makes a difference, right? Like, if his Lulu attacks and hits me to 17, then my Tavern Keep is the same thing. Because if I Tavern Keep, his Lulu won't attack. Whereas, I mean, in theory, there's some, like, imaginable scenario where the Tavern Keep changes the option. Like, if he's on 2 options, him seeing the Tavern Keep could change that. Do I even want... Yeah, I'll play the Tavern Keep now. The fact that it survives Avalanche is just fine. We're running Ritual over Health Pot. Yeah, dude, it's a heal 7 that draws. Pressure pick, it's crazy. It's heal 7 and it draws a card. How is this card bad? There's no chance it's bad. It's just nuts. So yeah, I mean, he's an aggro deck and I drew an anti-aggro hand, so he's absolutely fucked. His open attack is not so good here. Like, he kind of still needs to develop, and I could probably just Icequake then. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, it's looking like a pretty good Icequake. We are actually taking like some damage here. He'll probably have something else for Kato. Honestly, his attack is shit enough. I have enough open attack punishers that I guess I'll pass again. Like, he can't develop here, and his attack is still just... His Lulu can't even attack. That's so sad, dude.
Let's talk about your
There's not that much purpose in killing this. We can do like some troll chanty stuff. What's the best way to stop this? It's a little early for Will. I think I'd probably rather take a palm. I guess I can just palm like this. I'm setting the Kato up into Icequake range, stopping a lot of damage. I guess I can steal Tempest instead of palm if we're committing to the Icequake anyway. The only problem is, like, I'd have to Icequake next turn, and that would lose my entire development. And then he'd be able to, like, redevelop full into me. That might be kind of awkward. I don't know. Ah, of course. Lulu, Darius, Deny. It's like, why wouldn't you run Deny in that deck? I mean, I can save myself a bit of health, but, like, Ritual of Renewal. Look, I've got full health right now. Like, why even bother? Why even bother saving myself the health? I'm secretly at full health this entire time. What's the point? This is probably slightly worth it, unfortunately. Swing dick. Alright, getting it in for another 3, boys. Who's the aggro deck now, bitch? I'm at 20 health. I've got fucking heals and shit in my hand. Ah, that's good enough for me, man. That's good enough for me. Second Deny. Dude, I swear to God, if this guy actually is on second Deny, he's running like the most aggro deck I've ever seen. Don't fucking do me like this, man. If he's running second Deny, I really am the aggro deck. End me, dude. How is that even possible? We lost. We fucking lost. Unlucky, go next. Fuck, dude. Like, Lulu's flipping off this shit, bro. Oh, yeah, please play a card. She's seen too many Icequakes. Like... Fuck, man.
Your attack is obvious.
Your attack is obvious. Yeah, we can save some health here, whatever. That's fine. I don't know. Am I supposed to fucking avalanche there to bait out the second deny? If I fucking avalanche and this guy third denies me, I'm out. I'm actually done at that point. Fourth deny. Oh shit, I forgot about the Lulu bug. I actually forgot that Lulu has a bug where it full heals at the end of the turn. I fucked up. So Lulu, whenever Lulu supports, it full heals something at the end of the turn. I was supposed to avalanche while that had 1 health. I actually haven't seen the Lulu bug in my own game yet. So, I just forgot that was a thing. Yeah, this is very abusable. I messed up. Dude. That's actually gonna cost me. Like, I needed to be able to kill the Kato there. That actually mattered. Yeah. I mean, we're actually kind of fine if we kill that Kato there, but this is fucked. Doesn't Warchefs also heal the supported target? No. There's a difference between full healing. It's not the support effect. That's not how it works. Like, it's not temporary health. It's an actual bug that healed it from 1 to 4 health. Supports don't work like that. I mean, honestly, killing the Precious Pet matters. The only problem is if I avalanche, he's 100% just going to play out something else. Like, he knows what I'm on. Health Pot hits this spot really hard because it makes our deep meds cheaper and lets us use floated mana. I want to run 3 deep med and Health Pot. It's the best cheap card for it. I could see that. Elixir works the same way. Demacia Chefs works like that. Guys, it's literally, it's a different thing. I'm not talking about the support giving temporary buff and that temporary buff being effectively transformed into permanent on a damaged unit. This is something that's completely different that happened. Down to 4. Down to 4 is kind of cringe. Like, we can't really just lose to Decimate here. I think we're probably losing to, like, anything, actually, though. Lulu has a bug where she full heals the thing at the end of the round after the support. And it's been a known bug for like 4 days. There's a lot of people on ladder basically just jamming it. Well, that's good. I mean, Elixir of Iron doesn't hit there at all. I think I have no choice but to double Avalanche here. I don't think I can play around like double Fervor hands or Fervor plus Decimate hands. I think that's okay. Are you gonna participate in any tournaments soon? There's a DOR, what, this weekend, right? If there's one this weekend, I'll play in it. I mean, Will hits pretty hard here. The qualifier? Oh, did they change how DORs work? Oh, this weekend's DOR isn't the normal DOR, it's a qualifier for the thing. Right. Yeah, maybe I'll play on that. We'll see. We want to draw a unit off of this. So we want to draw after we thin spells, I think. Do we want to draw a unit? Don't we just want to draw more spells, honestly? If we just have enough spells, aren't we good? So we beat Decimate Fervor hand by opening with Ritual of Renewal, which feels really great. You're allowed to play, but not this deck. We're banning this combo. You're banning this combo out of the tournament, Kuvira? Just because of the infinite turns possibility? I mean, I guess, yeah, if there's not really a way to enforce the infinite plays, then I guess you have to ban this deck. Sure. Man, if I can't bring this deck to the tournament, what's the point? Why even bother, dude? So those are the 2 spells I needed for my second deep med that I can use next turn. And now what I want to do is just like develop a unit to make his open attack a little bit weaker. And that's going to be Tavern Keeper. Looks sweet. So we make his open attack bad. We make his development bad. Oh, it's a Squirrel deck. Everything makes sense all of a sudden. That's why he's running Deny. How can we be on 2 deep med? It's so insane. Yeah, Precipic, you might be right. I don't disagree.
Let's talk about your attack.
Strike, double my power. So we might need to stop both of those from going off. We could deep med first and see what we get from it. It might actually change our option, honestly. Because we're not going to need the unit mana this turn. Yeah, let's just deep med again here. The question is, does Tempest get more value than just saving 6 health? Because it's basically a 6 health button if I just use it now. I mean, we do have the Ice Quake here. I could Tempest the Darius. I could see that. And just leave everything on board. Because we did draw the Ice Quake. And we do kind of need to disrupt everything. We can't bleed him out of value. We actually do need to kill the things. It saves 12 health next time. Yeah, but it's not attacking again. Ooh, there is Apprehend. You know what? His deck is probably running Apprehend. Can Apprehend work if I don't have a unit on board? It should be able to work, right? It's not dependent on me having a unit on board. I guess we could just lose to Apprehend, yeah. I probably should have played around it, because he's probably actually, like, running the card. So I can't spend my mana. I actually have to pass here. So that if he apprehends, we can stop it from working. Dragon's Rage 2. Yeah, we need to keep the counter option open. And I mean, Ice Quake is really good now that we have enough mana for Ice Quake shit. So now we can Ice Quake while keeping the Will mana open, which is really, really important. We could also open with Singular Will. Apprehend is slow speed, so you can't use it as a response. I could play like Kindly Tavern Keeper into Singular Will. That's interesting. And that forces him to develop into us next turn, but it also heals his shit. Like, his Kato gets bumped out of ranges. I kind of want to just kill that instead. Third Deny, though? Guys, I'm not going to play around Third Deny. If he drew the Third Deny, he's a sick player. Yeah, I think I just have to open Ice Quake. We can't not do it here. Stun an enemy if you have Darius Rally. Yeah. So, I mean, we need to... Like, if I play Tavern Keeper now, and he has Apprehend, if that's his one face down in his hands, we actually lose. Whereas... Dude, who actually runs Apprehend here? He doesn't run Apprehend. Come on, he's playing a fucking Swole Squirrel Lulu Deny deck. This guy definitely runs Apprehend. Are you kidding? This guy 100% runs Apprehend. I've never seen a deck that is more likely to run Apprehend than this.
They're out there.
Alright, I mean, he kind of has to open attack here. We have fairly nice answers. The only problem is we don't really have the ability to actually close out this game. We actually just have to kill his cards, which is annoying. So at fast, we only have harsh winds. We don't have enough mana to combo with anything else. So it looks like we're just harshing. We harsh the Darius and the this Swole Squirrel, and then we're only taking like 4 damage. Looks good. Well, we could also stop the picks instead, but the picks can just die later, right? We're basically paying 3 damage to kill the Pix, but the Pix isn't worth 3, so this is fine instead. Yeah, I mean, we feel okay here. That's the thing about aggro, like, we can abandon our game plan and still be totally fine. So we do need to, like, play for some amount of mana efficiency here. Bjerg feels better than Shadow Assassin for now. We're not going to do the 11 next turn. So his face down is a Noxus card, doesn't tell us much. He's running a lot of Ionia cards to be running Basilisk, Jesus. That's actually a little crazy. So it looks like our best play is to just roar the Hearthguard here, right? Because we're not actually going for the combo, we're just outvaluing and outlasting him. And roar here is basically a 2 mana heal 5. I don't know. It's obviously like, this deck feels really trolly when you're playing it without the combo plan, of course, but I mean, this is kind of what aggro as a concept forces you to do, especially in a hand like this. Jesus, dude.
Many tribes under one banner.
So he doesn't actually have a great block when I go in for Hearthguard, which is nice.
Stand together.
He's on Apprehend, 100%. Yeah. Like, there's literally no way he's not. I don't know. We could actually just run out of value here, which is really funny. It's very possible I actually still needed to stay on the combo game plan. Because, like, we have no threat here. We're just kind of, like, chilling. And, I mean, I don't know if we can chill. Yeah, the deep meditation game plan does help this sort of condition. Resetting the RAM is probably best. It's kind of funny, resetting the Rider actually gives us a chance to whiff the thing this time. Kill your sentry? Yeah, killing the sentry is probably better. I don't know why. Yeah. I mean, this seems fine, right? Willing this, I guess I could just use I could use Palm instead. No need to will that yet. Yeah, sure. Troll Chant the Basilisk? I'd rather keep it more flexible for later, I think. That's a pretty sick draw. So this draws the Zephyr Sage. And if we want to, we can clone up anything. So this is kind of how you play the aggro mirror. You just abuse your control tools, and you abuse the fact that Zephyr Sage is drawing the same thing every time. So we can actually still go for a combo here, which is really funny. Because Singular will allow us to replay Bjerg, and that draws the 3rd and final Zephyr Sage out of our hand, right? If we go for that. That's a little too much mana, though. After all this, we're still going for it. That's so fucking stupid. Even after all of this, we're still winning off of the Zephyr Sage. We used 1 Zephyr Sage earlier just to stabilize. We used 1 Roar earlier just to stabilize, and it still just comes down to the board full of 5/5s. That's really funny. I'm crafting this for fuck's sake. It's a really fun deck. It's a really, I don't know. I love this deck. It's not like tier 1, but it's just fun. It's like a more fun version of Asol Ramp, in my opinion. Because you do just like have a lot of like interesting decision points, I guess. I don't even know why I'm avalanching that. Whatever. I don't think it can really matter. It makes it kind of hard to actually like singular will the Bjerg now. Dude's at 7 health though. Ooh, look at this. Because I need a unit to be able to singular will, right? Because I can't recall the only unit I have on board. Man, I actually messed up doing that avalanche. If I draw bricks, it's actually a losable game now, right? That's really funny. I think I can't take this other will either. I can take the troll chant though. Use will on your own Bjerg. You know, I could use the other will on my own Bjerg, but I wouldn't be able to do it this turn. I'm going down to 1. Yeah, I don't have enough mana to do it all this turn though. That's the problem. Like troll chant, I would still go down to 3. And both of his big units have overwhelm, so the will doesn't work. I think I'm just supposed to troll chant the Bjerg on the block here. That's probably fine. But yeah, the avalanche is actually kind of awkward here. Whoops. You have the next turn infinite? Yeah, I can still do that next turn if I want to, right? Do I have enough mana? So Bjerg is 4, will is 5. I mean, okay. I could have done it instead of the troll chant. So that's the last card in his hand. What the fuck is happening this game? I actually have the ability to lose this now. I did actually mess that up. I mean, I can get both singular wills down. He's not going to be able to replay the... Do I just clone singular will now? Is that fucking what we're doing? What the fuck is happening? If I just clone singular will, we can kind of just punch through, right? I'll slow him down enough. Trust in the combo? Dude, I want to trust in the combo. It's a little hard here. I wanna trust in the singular will. I wanna see what happens if I actually clone singular will. It does feel really bad. So he's letting this exchange go through. He can sentry here. Because the sentry is the one we're using will on. We're returning the Zephyr Sage to our hands. So now he can't play either of these two. He can't play either Battering Ram or Armored Tusk Raider. So now, and we did almost have lethal there, but he didn't play the... I was hoping he would play the Battering Ram first, but he waited for us to play the Sentry. So now we singular will the Sentry, I think, and return the Zephyr to our hand. And then we can just infinitely singular will every turn, right? So now we're returning the Zephyr to our hands, and this will clone the other singular will again. So we have infinite singular wills. See, this is the new combo. You guys thought we were making infinite Zephyr Sages. No, we're making infinite singular wills. That's the real combo. Bird is 6? I know the bird is 6. We still have infinite singular wills. Who cares if the bird is 6, guys? Why does that matter? Like, we have a 3-card hand. We have no use for mana anyway. So he wants to he wants to curve Battering Ram with something. Unfortunately, that just doesn't really work here. This is gaining 4 per attack. I mean, I'll allow that, right? So now I've got Bjerg, and the Bjerg will pull the last Zephyr Sage. I can play the Bjerg here. It's actually okay not playing Will now. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with keeping this alive. Okay, this has been like the slowest closeout ever. This has been unreal how slow this is to close out, but we're good now. So we'll play our infinite 6-mana Zephyr Sages. Big throw, no trust, lost this match. Guys, we don't want a bunch of 0-mana Zephyr Sages here. Why on earth would we want that? Like, we can just close this out. We're good. Are we playing the Harsh Winds now? Harsh Winds plays around a lose condition, right? Because we still have Singular Will to infinitely clone the Zephyr Sages. Like, guys, so one of the fundamentals of card games in general is, like, against aggro, you don't play for your own game plan. You play to stop the opponent's game plan. That's how you win against aggro. If he can't win, then I win. And it's always easier, like, as the aggro deck, it's always easier shutting down the opponent's game plan than enabling your own. Like, that's kind of always how you have to play it. So, I mean, we can attack with this one Zephyr Sage, but because we have Harsh Winds, it's just not worth it. But yeah, that's one of the things with this deck is, like, this is kind of how you have to play the aggro matchup. Okay, we drew our third Roar. Fuck, we actually have our combo enabled again. Because we can return the Zephyr Sage with Singular, too. God fucking damn it. I'm fucking pissed. Fine. I'll do it. But to do it, we'd have to Singular Will this turn. And then Roar next turn. Okay, fine. You fuckers, you got me. You did it. It's gonna be a... No, this one's a 5-5-2. Fuck, it's gonna be a full combo 5-5, man. Okay. Yeah. Well done, guys. You got me to do the combo. All roads lead to the combo. It's true. It's true. I didn't want it to end this way, but this was inevitable. Excuse me? Cards left 3? That's kind of fucking monka. Yeah, let's go ahead and draw here. You know, honestly, I wasn't really watching the cards left in my deck. That is pretty funny. Not gonna lie. That is pretty humorous. I'll give him a chance to win here. Play Shadow Assassin. I mean, he needs enough blockers now, basically. He needs to develop, like, he needs his entire hand to just be playable units. But I don't think he can get there. Guys, I would play Shadow Assassin and go to 0, because it doesn't make a difference. The only problem is I don't have the mana for that. My friends. This is how it must be, my friends. This is the only way to do it. We're at 1 card left in our deck. We almost just fucking lost to aggro. Jesus Christ. You guys were right. I actually did need to go for the combo. I actually did. We almost lost because we didn't go for the combo earlier. You guys are absolutely right. Absolutely right. Jesus Christ, dude.